when I'm waiting for the traffic light, I got it in neutral. Neutral. So now it's time to start. I push down the clutch, put it in first. First is up. Go back to second. Then I'm going over to third. And now we're coming to a stop, so I'm putting it back in neutral. So driving the stick shift is all about the H pattern. I think I'll be so critical. So we're gonna start off letting off the clutch a little bit. Ooh. It's crazy out here. Let up off the clutch a little bit and push on a little bit of gas to get it going. Going from second to third, which is pushing up and to the right a little bit.
And look at the traffic, guys. We decided to get crab cake a traffic time, and we took the manual car so that, you know, he could teach me a little bit more. But I think it was not a smart idea. But I still want some crab cake, so.
Downshifting from third to second, because we didn't come to a complete stop. Anytime you come to a stop, you're gonna have to push the clutch in and hit the brake, because if not, you'll stall the car out.
That's the word I was looking for last time. Stall. You stall the car out. Okay, this car is really manual when you gotta pull down the window. Not even pull, roll down the window to fix a freaking side mirror.
The side mirror with your hand.
Oh my God.
There's nothing automatic about it whatsoever.
This is a very basic Jeep Patriot manual. I mean, it's new.
The lights on the dashboard. Oh.
It's new, but it's still.
It was like turned off.
We even like turned the mat on the floor the backwards or the opposite way so that it doesn't get ruined if we decide to resell it, which we probably will. And so make sure you listen to the car, because the engine is kind of going to guide you on what you need to do next. So that's really important too when you're driving. And as you can see, like, if he's not going to a complete stop, he's able to hit the brakes without hitting the clutch. If you slow down too much, then you might want to do, you know. I'm the one learning, but I guess I'm the one who has to teach this, because he's not saying a damn thing.
Because I'm trying to concentrate on driving.
Well, I need you to say something so I can learn. So I want to see the video myself later, so I know what I'm doing when I'm driving.
Okay, so right now we're traveling about 20 miles an hour. We can still use third gear. But if we need to slow down, I can either take it out of gear altogether by pushing down on the clutch and putting it in neutral, or downshift it to a lower gear based on the speed that we're traveling. But right now, third gear is fine for 20 to 30 miles an hour because it is heavy traffic. So right now, the car, I'm not touching the clutch. I just have my foot on the gas, just like you're driving a regular car. So when you think about the gear pattern, it's like an H. You have the left side of your H is closest to the left side of the car. So it's 1 and 2, the left side of the H, and then the middle is the bar across the H, and then 3 and 4, which is the right side of the H. 3 is up, 4 is back. Fifth gear is to go further across to the right and then up. Right now I'm in neutral and I'm just coasting because, as my wifey said, the traffic is very, very heavy. It's like bumper to bumper.
Yeah, I showed them the traffic.
So I'm like coasting right now just because the car is rolling. Don't need to be in gear. If you could, And now I'm going to shift into third gear because, again, we're still rolling between 20 and 30 miles an hour, which is appropriate for third gear. Really need to see where, if we can go an alternate route, because this traffic is like ultra heavy. And the one thing about driving a stick shift, it is fun. It's not a lot of fun in traffic.
Well, there you have it, guys. Just make sure you listen to the sound of the engine. It's going to tell you when you need to shift. You don't necessarily have to be, driving really far or fast to be in third. So don't put too much pressure on your engine. And just make sure that if you're learning how to drive stick shift, don't drive in traffic, because it's really complicated. It takes a lot of energy and a lot of work to go from first to second and third and fourth and neutral, hitting the clutch. And you have to kind of, balance your feet from left to right to make sure that you don't put too much pressure on the engine.
Yeah, so what she's saying is that when you're listening for the sound of the engine, if it sounds like it's running too hard or it's putting too much strain, that means you need to change gears and go into a higher gear. So let's say we're going in second and it sounds like the car is struggling, the engine is really loud. That means you need to shift to third. And in most cases, as you're traveling, you can count to three. Like we'll go 1, 2, 3, shift. 1, 2, 3, shift. So again, as you pick up speed, you want to go to the next appropriate gear, because otherwise the engine is going to sound really rough. It's going to put a lot of stress and strain on the engine. So you should shift to the higher gear to make it a lot easier on the car.
Well, there you have it, guys. I'll go ahead and update another video of me practicing by myself, because, like I said before, I'm trying to teach myself, because he puts a lot of pressure on me sometimes when he try to teach me.
Hey, don't go out and drive a stick shift with ashy legs and flip-flops on, because when you're learning...
First of all, they can't even see the damn ashy legs.
You're looking at my kneecap.
But it doesn't show ashy on the video. Gosh, now you told the whole world your legs are ashy. It doesn't show in the video. And they like you driving with flip-flop, preferably with no shoes at all, but that's me. Anyways, guys, have a good night. Oh, yeah, and by the way, God bless, love, and kisses.